Good. So you watched the video about Mae Jemison. Please remember to write your name at the top of your maths packet. Do that now if you haven't done that already, and at the top of your science packet. Do that now if you haven't already. Now, when we open our science packet, we will read all about Mae Jemison, and I'm going to read that with you. So, Mae Jemison, she was born in 1956 until present. Yesterday, the kiddos and I worked out, she is 64 years old. Okay? Fields of science that she was interested in was medicine and engineering. On September 12, 1992, Mae Jemison stepped onto the Space Shuttle Endeavour and into history. She became the first black female astronaut in the NASA space program. Jemison grew up in Chicago, Illinois, with her parents and siblings. She did well in school and had an interest in science from a young age. She was also an avid dancer with a passion for foreign languages and social justice. However, Mae's biggest dream was going into space. Jemison graduated high school when she was 16 years old and studied chemical engineering at Stanford University. After she finished her degree at Stanford, she went to Cornell Medical School and became a doctor. While at Cornell, Jemison traveled to many countries bringing medical care to people. After school, she joined the United States Peace Corps as a doctor and spent 2 years in Africa. Finally, Jemison decided it was time to pursue her dream and become an astronaut. Jemison entered the astronaut program in 1987 and began training. She was assigned to the mission specialist position on the Space Shuttle Endeavour, which launched in 1992. 6 other astronauts joined her on an 8-day mission orbiting the Earth. Jemison's job on the shuttle was to perform experiments on bone cells, weightlessness, and motion sickness. Her mission was a great success. Although she left NASA in 1993, Mae Jemison still influences science today. She encourages women and minorities to enter math and science fields and owns a company that seeks to apply technology to daily life. So she was a very great example for women and for minorities. Now, your tasks today: think and write. Take a few minutes to think and then answer the questions in complete sentences. Describe one similarity you have with Mae Jemison. Now, I told the kids this could be something like, Mae Jemison and I both like space. Mae Jemison and I both like dancing. Mae Jemison and I both like languages. Mae Jemison and I both have crazy dreams. Mae Jemison and I both want to help people. I don't know. Go think about what it is that stood out in this reading passage that you feel you and Mae Jemison have in common. The next thing you're going to do, it says, research the United States Peace Corps. Now, I researched it with the kiddos. The United States Peace Corps is basically an institution or an organization that you can sign up for, and they will send you to different areas that need help. And when I'm talking about help, I mean maybe medical help, maybe help with digital platforms, maybe they need education, maybe they need hospitals to be built, maybe they need learning about safety measures or being hygiene or things like that. And then people go to these places and they help out. If you knew something about the Peace Corps before today, you can write yes in this block. If no, they ask, do you have any prior knowledge about the Peace Corps? You can write no. Then they say, summarize the purpose of the Peace Corps and one fact you found interesting. I'm going to write the purpose. Their purpose is to help people in need, hands on. Okay? Or you can say in a hands-on way or whatever. And then one fact, they educate people about local entrepreneurship. So what they do is they go to places where the people might not have good income, where the people might not get good money, and then they help them to use the resources that are around them, the things that they have around them. Like, let's say they have lots of those mupani trees. Then they go and they tell them, okay, but they won't really do that. But for example, then they will tell, or they help them to learn to weave, or they help them to learn to make things to sell, or to make food, or how to set up their businesses if they already have a product, things like that. So these people of the Peace Corps really help the local people to be able to care for themselves better. Then the next one, draw a 3-panel comic about Mae Jemison. I told the kids in class, perhaps you could do something like draw Mae as a young child dreaming about space, her in school studying, and then her as an astronaut. Then you need to use the graph to answer the questions. I answered these with the kids, so I will answer these with you as well. Astronauts with the most trips into space, they give you the Russian cosmonauts in gray and the American astronauts in black. Which astronaut has taken the most trips to space? It would be this one. He has taken 7, and that is Jerry Ross. So you can write Jerry Ross. How many trips have the Russian cosmonauts taken into space total? I worked this out with the kids. 5. Remember, it's only the gray ones. 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 6 is 16. Plus 5, 21. 21 plus 6 is 27. So they have taken 27 trips in total. And then they say order the American astronauts from most trips to least trips. American astronauts are the ones with black. So this one has gone the most. That would be Jerry Ross. They want it from most to least. Then the next one would be Curtis Brown. And then the rest have taken the same amount. So you can just write them from here. Susan Helms. John, I think that's Blaha. I'm not sure how to say that. And then Shannon Lucid. She has such a cool surname, Shannon Lucid. Anyways, good. And then once you're done with that, you are done with your science. Only thing left is our grammar. Oh, but that's so quick. I'm going to do it in the same video. Okay. So, when you get the grammar, you need your English packet. So, please write your name at the top. This is really not a lot, so I'm not going to make a separate video for this one. Alright. They say punctuating letters with commas. Now for punctuation, we have already done the full stop, the exclamation, and the question mark. Now we are going to touch on the comma. So, the comma. They say write in commas where needed. Now, they give you a hint. Commas and dates. You always need to separate the day, okay, from the year. Always. And always separate your greetings from the rest of the sentence. So, day from the year, greetings from the rest of the sentence. So, if we keep that in mind, Tuesday is the day, we separate it with a comma. March 21st is the day, we separate that with a comma. I know the month is there, but, Yoziki, you will never say, if somebody asks you, what's the date? You won't say 21. You will say it's the 21st of whatever, because that tells me what specific day it is, and then the year. Okay? Comma, before we go on. Dear Granny, that's a greeting. We separate it with a comma. I had a lot of fun visiting you. I don't actually know if this one needs to be here. I know they put it there, but I almost feel like that's not necessary. I had a lot of fun visiting you last weekend. We made cookies and I ate so many. I hope you can come visit me soon. Your granddaughter, that's kind of your greeting. Okay, bye. Your granddaughter, Amelia. All right. So you separate your day from the year and your greetings from the rest of the letter, and you are finished with your work for the day. Well done.